most of these videos. Been filming the videos at Ipanema, but today it's Copacabana, a bigger beach. I think it's bigger. And this is the port, military port, with lots of boats here. Today's topic is going to be about surrendering and letting go. I have a coaching client. He's reading a book I recommended him called The Art of Surrendering. Letting go, the art of surrendering, to be perfectly correct. And he's reading through this book. This is a book I recommend a lot. I love it. It's teaching it's like making you see that that's what you need to do, you know, with yourself. Let go of your negative emotions to become healthy. The more negative stuff you let go of, the closer you get to your self-esteem, your natural state of well-being. So, he's reading the book, and today he asked me, is Dr. David Hawkins going to explain how to surrender? How to surrender. Okay, not just telling you that that's what you gotta do, but is he going to explain how to do it? And I knew this question was going to come. Because how is raising intellectual curiosity, or it's like you want a method, you want the instruct it. My English is dying now. Instructing manual, that's even worse. Yeah. You want the manual on how to do it, and there's you're going to the head. Okay, you're going to the head, trying to figure out how do I surrender. Okay, so here it's tricky for the teacher and the student, because the teacher has to trick the student into letting go. All right, you have to trick yourself into letting go and surrendering. Okay, and how do we do that? All right. Well, you've done this many times in your life, hundreds or thousands of times, when you've been feeling shit or, you know, cared about something small or big, and at some point you just don't care anymore. Sometimes you don't care because you just ignored it. But sometimes you genuinely let go. You feel fresher than you were before you had the problem, perhaps. You let go of the whole issue. You healed. Okay, and this is what we want to do with you. Yeah, so surrendering is, they use this principle in AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. Am I saying it correctly? The organization, huge non-profit organization, helping alcoholics all over the US. At least I think 12 million people have been in the program, 15 million people, something like that, with a very, very high success rate. Mostly because of the community in the organization. That's what they're saying. That's why it's so successful, because you're there with other people and you're talking and you're crying, you know, you're supporting each other. There's a human connection. There's a spiritual connection. Okay, and one of the principles is surrendering and realizing your helplessness, your powerlessness. So when you get the big urge to drink, the big urge to you feel weak. You totally embrace your weakness, and you know that you're helpless, and you just surrender you know that you can't do it. You're totally helpless. You just realize, okay, take me, Lord. All right, but you can use other words. You don't have to be Christian to practice this. You can say higher self or God or universe your subconscious mind, you know. But you take your own ego out of it, and you just realize that, man, maybe you can't even let go of it. Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't surrender. Okay, I'm just stopping there. I could talk more about this, but I think I'm just gonna confuse you. So take your own ego out of it, and just let the problem, let the thing to give it to nature. Okay, give up. But I can't give it away. How do I give it away? That's your ego or your mind talking. So just know that. Just know that it's your mind talking. Okay, it's not. You're not really. It's not working that way. That's not working. Okay, and maybe you're going to reach a point where you're so frustrated that your mind gets tired, and it realizes that it can't do anything. It may be frustrating for your mind, very, very frustrating. But that's when you're learning how to let go. That's when you're getting to the surrender stage. All right, so maybe the problem has to be big enough. Whoop. Maybe the problem has to be big enough, and you have to be frustrated enough in order to reach the surrender point. Let me know in the comments what you think of this, and then I can keep answering, because this is now we're getting into a topic that I really feel like even I am learning something from talking about it, and I think it's super useful. Maybe the most important, like we're getting in at an area where, you know, where I want you. Okay, I wish more people were interested in this, because I think that's what you need. No matter who you are, live your life, do things, get active, and then come back to the problem later with a clearer head. Okay. Oh yeah, let me know anything that raises your. Yeah, I'm lazy. That was a long talk. All right. Let me know anything about this. Talk to you soon. Yeah. Talk to you soon. Yeah.